What's up, everybody? Gonna do the watch list for tomorrow. Give me a couple moments while I share the link out with everybody, and I will be right with you guys in a bit. Just sharing out to everybody that we're live, and I'll be right with you guys. Go. Gotta love social media, right? All right. There we go. There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Or Frank says evening. Aw, where are you from, Frank? It's technically still afternoon here. So... Oh, what up, Tim? My man, Tim Davis. We're going to get you doing some lives, buddy. I'm going to start having you do the webinars live. You're going to like it better than doing it on join.me. It's super simple. So welcome, partner. We have a great guest online today, Tim Davis. All right, everybody. So, we are going to build the watch lists for tomorrow. So I might give you both the daily and the swing one. I'm actually going to test out. It's going to be a good test. So for doing all this work on the computer all the time. What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Lottie-dottie. That's Tim for you guys. So yeah, I've been doing, obviously we're doing lots of screen shares, always at our computer. And I've noticed lately my fingertips have been super sore. I've been having to get a massage and having to take about 10-15 minutes of the back massage to have him massage literally my hands because my fingers have been super sore all the time. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, and I think it might be because of banging my fingers on my keyboard all the time and my other mouse. So Dan got me a new, kind of a new ergonomic kind of mouse. It is working, so that's good. I am always having technological problems all the time, so Dan has always got to fix them. And then I got this new ergonomic keyboard, and I kind of like the tacticalness of it. So if I don't have to bang on the keyboard as much, maybe it'll work better. And the good news, if all this stuff works, we'll review the products, put them up on YouTube, do blog posts on them, and let you guys know. All right, so first world problems. That's what kind of problems I'm having here, huh? All right, guys, so let's get into this here. Futures, here you go. Fake outs, right? Gotta love the fake outs. Scare you today and pops right back up. You can see here on my charts, you can see a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. Found support. It had broken out of a descending triangle right over here, right? Descending triangle, here's your base. Broke out, right? So it broke out of that. And then you had this good old, and it's triple bottom, but you can see this double bottom over here. Price broke out of it and trading in this little channel here, which no coincidence. Look at the cup and the handle. And today it had fallen below the 9 EMA, right down towards the 20 EMA down here, right down in this area. And what did it do? So bears pushed it down, bulls came in, pushed it right back up, and there you can see a kind of an inverse head and shoulders, cup and handle. You know, if you want to say this is the left shoulder, head down here, right shoulder, broke out above previous close, and now it's continuing up. Kind of have a hammer here on the daily. Still no close below the 9 EMA. You had a double top over here, top here, top here. And you had the neckline over here, broke down today, but pushed right back up. Patterns, guys. Got to love patterns. Super, super important. So let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. See what we got. WMLP was one that ran up today. Let's see how it finished. Let me remove the drawings. So really big green candle up, pulled back today. So you can see all this volume here. Many of times on a stock like this, you'll have potential continuation days. So, you know, look at this. Look at this, guys, right? See this wick? This is why I do put wicks and I chart out the wicks. A lot of people don't. They'll just put the bodies out. But look, right over here. Look at the wick from over here, right at 461. Flash forward to today. Look at this. Right up to 456, right below it, and push right back down. Right? Very, very important to chart out support and resistance. So this one right here, you know, again, many times when you have a huge day like this, you'll have sympathy days, a second or third day potential movement. So this one, kind of very simple. You want to see it get over $4. 4 to 450 will be volatile due to the wick. But again, if you're day trading, you're a hunter of volatility. That's what you want. So I'm going to put something right here, like a line right at $4. And all right, so watch for potential continuation and see if price can get back up over 4 resistance between 4 to 450. So you want to see it get up over $4. This candle wick will have some volatility and resistance, and see if it can break above it, right? See if there'll be a sympathy day or two. WMLP. Dan the Man. I'll take a look at Bob on those guys in a little bit. AVGR. Let me see here. And don't like that candle. Kara, good old Kara. Marijuana stock. Here we go. This might be, let me see. Kara does have options. Spreads are not great. They're borderline. Had a big green day up here today. It is holding its highs. Price got raised on it. So again, be careful. Pop right up, pump right back down. So this is one to see if it can get over that. See that 1696 range? Again, a lot of people don't put wicks, right? But look at this wick. Look at this wick right here. You hit this wick right over here. It goes right over to here. What does it do? Struggling right now. It's kind of right below it. It's, again, being aware of it. Super important. So it is a bit overextended, but, you know, it might have another sympathy day. See if it'll move up. This is one, be careful, you know, again, because it's had a history of pumping up and kind of dumping down here, you know, right over back here and kind of dump way back down here. So you got to be careful with this one. But day trading it, maybe a short-term swing trade. It's one to keep an eye on. Let me see here. Watch a bit over extended. Watch for potential continuation with and see if price can get above $17. Kara. Let me see. These ones didn't trigger off the other day, so let me get rid of these. These. This one. And MTP. Alright, so these are two of my active ones. I always cancel the ones, any previous ones for like the date, just for our list and stuff. I kind of cancel them and I do new ones each day. So I canceled ones that hadn't triggered yet or gone off yet. So Kara and WMLP are the two. Right now it's holding its highs. One to keep an eye on for potential continuation. You can even draw kind of a trend line right here, right? Dan, the trend line master, loves trend lines, right? We all love trend lines, super important. So you can see in a stock like this, kind of rides up, riding, you know, you can get a trend line. It's nice to be able to find these patterns, get the trend lines. You can draw one up kind of right over here, right? Kind of like this. You know, right up in this way, or you can kind of move it up over in this way. So price is kind of in the middle of that channel right now. So yeah, we'll put Kara on the watch list. Oops. CARA. There we go. All right, so next one. Do I like this one? No, I don't think I like that one. Nope. Nope. So this one's a bit overextended. Broke out. Let's take a look here. This is USAT. So USAT, let me take a look at a weekly chart. Let me see, there's some resistance right there. Let me look back over here on the weekly. I mean, it's still got some room to move. A bit overextended. So this might be one, again, kind of had this bull flag right over here. Got to find these patterns, guys, right? Super important. Right here. Great bull flag. Utter perfection. Look at that. Bull flag on the daily. Right down here. Held a 9 EMA. Boom. Broke out. Now, with this one, got to be very careful here. It's a bit overextended. This one might be a little bit of a short. You know, it's right below $14, or $14 will be resistance. So resistance, $14, a bit overextended right now. Might want to pull back before it goes up a little bit. Possibly like moving up like this. May want to pull back before going up. So it could still just go and break above, but you know, it's one. There is some movement. It is shortable. Like it is shortable. You know, it could drop down a little bit. You know, it's got some room all the way down to $13 or below. So maybe it bull flags or maybe it fails. Again, this is one to keep an eye on for a potential short. May go up. You know, I'll put the alert at or below 1365 if it fails, but it may go continue, right? But keep an eye on it. You know, it is potentially shortable. Might want to, or it is shortable as of right now in Thinkorswim. May pull back a little bit. Or, you know, again, so it might give back part of this candle, bull flag, and continue. Doesn't mean it won't continue or continue to move up, but it's one to keep an eye on. So I'm just going to see at $14. If 14 fails and comes back down below 1370, one to keep an eye on. A bit overextended. Watch for potential pull back and possible scalp for a short. You know, so watch $14, see if it, you know, if it continues up and breaks above $14, if it goes up or comes down and starts to fail this area here, watch, 13 area for support. So $13 support area. Then 9 EMA. All right. So if this 13 fails, it's far away from the 9 EMA. At some point, it might want to pull back a little bit. So keep an eye on it. USAT. USAT. Gurn. It's had a few green days. Let's see, resistance right at, it's right above it here. Might continue to get a little bit more of a pop. Obviously, pumps and dumps. So watch this one for a potential continuation of a pump. You have some, although, let's see where the gap is. Right here to $5. It's kind of near that gap, although there's another gap up here. Pumps. Gotta love these pump and dumps, right? Let's see. At or above 46.84 or 68. Let's see. At or above. Watch for potential pump over $5. Be aware of a couple daily gaps for possible fill. All right, so see if it can go get above $5, fill that gap at $5, then see if it can fill that gap between 566 and 578. Who knows? Again, pump and dump, right? Pumps and dumps. I don't know if it's a good one long term. I don't investigate a lot of these small caps because typically they're pump and dumps. Day traders day trade them, right? So that's Gurn. XGTI. Nope. Here. Good old here, huh? Maybe this one's coming back. This is a fun one last week. So now you kind of have like this triangle pattern here. All right. Let's go here to the hourly maybe. Yeah, so you can kind of get right on the hourly right over here. You guys see kind of like a symmetrical triangle. Might be trying to break out. So this one is definitely one to keep an eye on. Right here. See that? What I did on the hourly goes right to the daily. So kind of a symmetrical triangle. Might be trying to break out more. So keep an eye on here. 1734. Symmetrical watch for a potential break out of symmetrical triangle with resistance around $20. Just above or right around $20. Around $20. I mean, it's technically that 2036, but between that 20 to 2036. Right here. So see the symmetrical triangle. Watch and see if it can break out. Here. Alright, next up. That looks a bit overextended. Man, this has been really overextended for a while, huh? Look at this bad boy, huh? Trend line on this, you can kind of just ride that trend, huh? Riding that 9. Might want to pull back a little bit at some point. One up here, pull back. One up here, pull back. One up here, might want to pull back. I don't see shares to short, so I'm not going to put that on. NFEC. I mean, it is kind of holding its highs, but I don't know. It's a bit overextended. I don't know if I'm going to put that on right now. LLEX. Right at kind of yearly resistance. Let's do this. Bit overextended on the hourly. On the daily, you can see resistance at that 569 marker. It's close to it. Bit overextended. I don't know if I'm going to put that one on. There's another one you can kind of... It's been riding up in this channel up here. Let me go to the hourly. So right here, draw your trend lines, guys. Super important. Right here. So now this one right here is kind of trading in this channel up here. It's right at the top of it. Might be showing some weakness, so it is easy to borrow, meaning you can get shares on Thinkorswim. So this one might pull back a little bit. It may break out, may pull back. It's right at the top of this channel. Might be decent for a scalp down if this rejects. So where is it? At or below. At top of channel. If rejects, possible scalp. Short down to 11-10 50-ish area. All right, so what I'm looking at here, guys, is prices trading in the channel, getting a bit overextended, kind of potentially it might pull back a little bit. It's at the top of this channel. You can see it went out, kind of pulled back a little bit. So watch, just see if it, you know, it may break out and continue, but at some point it might want to pull back a little bit. And you can see down that $11 to $10.50 range. Maybe it's a quick scalp down, you know, 11.40 down to 11, you know. That's 40 cents to potentially close to $1. You can get a quick scalp, maybe down, or it might continue up. Got to be aware of $12 resistance, right? If it continues outwards, that psychological resistance area. EGAN. All right. Nope. Look at that pump and dump, huh? ONE. No. Nope. MDXG, no. EGY, no, I don't like it. Oh, that one's really overextended, huh? So this one's really been pumping up. Very overextended. It is easy to borrow, meaning you can get shares on Thinkorswim. May want to pull back. So it could give back half of these gains easily, right down to this 9 EMA. So watch for this down to right here. So I'm going to explain this to you guys in a second. ARQL 432. All right. Overextended. Watch for potential short down to towards 9 EMA area. Possible. So what you got to look for, guys, hold on one second. All right, so after a stock's been running for at least 3 green days or more, watch for the shorts to potentially come in. You can see this one's been running for more than 3 green days. You know, the shorts are kind of trying to pushing down with no luck. It's still getting up there. Again, be aware it's overextended on the daily. At some point, it could easily get back half of these gains before potentially going up or, you know, or failing, right? So with shorting, if it goes up and it starts to fail up at the top of this candle here, this 435, it could easily go back down to $4. It could easily go right down over here, right? So if it goes up, fails 435 area and comes back down, it could easily go to $4 down to, like, you know, the 9 EMA area, right? So basically what you could do if it rejects off that area and the pattern looks right intraday, you can take a short just below 435 using a close above 435 as your stop, and then you know, look for these areas to cover. So when longing, you buy low, sell high, right? When shorting, you sell high, buy low to cover. So if 435 price gets above and then comes back down below 435, you can take a potential short if the pattern looks good, using a close above 435 as your stop, and then, you know, take your profits along the way on the way down. Look at the the charts. But at this point, it could easily give back, you know, a lot of this, right? Very overextended right now. It could easily go back down to the 9 EMA area, right? Yeah, I thought these were supposed to be quiet keys, Dan. So maybe I like it though. The keyboard feels a little bit more comfortable, but I don't know. We might want ones that don't sound as loud. So Dan, maybe you could keep an eye on there. Go on Amazon, see if there's quieter, more softer ones. We'll see. Thank you, Dan. ARQL. Nah. The mouse is, I think, okay, though. Good old 5-cent spread stock. These crazy candles. Not going to put that on. No. Nope. No. This one might be interesting. You can see there's a gap right here in the daily. Potentially reversal pattern, right? Kind of an evening star-ish pattern right here. See if it can continue upwards. So this one might be a decent reversal. Oh, there's actually some options. The spread's not so hot. Some of them aren't bad. So this one, potential evening star reversal pattern. 1298 resistance. So watch for a potential reversal. All right, so evening star pattern, or morning star, guys. Morning star. Sorry about that. Morning star, evening. What the bleep? Morning star's bullish. Morning star pattern on the daily. Watch for continuation with resistance around $13. All right, so evening star pattern, those, or morning star pattern, 3 candlesticks right up here, right there, the resistance, and then 9 EMA, and then the gap, right? JNCE. Aha. This might be one. Let's see here. Got that 650 resistance. Might be doing kind of a cup pattern. Let's take a look at the hourly. Don't really like the hourly pattern, but this one is holding its highs near resistance around 650. I don't know if I'm going to put that one on. $15.91 to $16. Might be trying to get out right over here. Let's see here. See these trend lines, guys? Find these patterns. Right, kind of has kind of a wedge pattern there. Let me go to the hourly, see if I can find another pattern. Right there, right? Kind of a big, right? Kind of trying to poke out at the top over here. Right around that $15.88, right around that, right below $16. So this one might continue. See if it can get out above that $16 area, these resistance levels right over here. So watch. What is this? 15.91. Nope. Watch for potential continuation and see if price can break out above $16. Right, so it's got to get above that $16 marker. QTNA. QTNA. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, let's see here. This is one we were looking at earlier, TNDM. This is on Dan's watch list. Really overextended, man. This thing's still going up. I don't know. It's still a little bit overextended for me, so it's holding its highs. Could still continue up, but a bit overextended. Let's see. No. I don't think I like that one. Let me see on the hourly. Maybe got some resistance around that 218. All right, so that's the daily watch list. Let me go into the swing trade one for you guys and see what we can find. All right, let's go over here. There we go. So let's see if there's any good swing trades to potentially put on here. Again, now swing trades, guys, now you're looking at, you know, deciding, are you going to trade shares of stock, you're going to buy a call or a put, or buy a spread, right? There's several different things that go into swing trading. Why is nothing pulling up over here? This is interesting. My thinkorswim is not responding to these scanners. Not cool, guys. Okay, the nightly scan. I don't know why it's not pulling up my scans. There's nothing pulling up over here. Let me try and do a regular one. Alright, there's one for the swing trade one, so why is this not one working? Very, very odd. Odd. I don't know why my swing trade ones are not working except for my regular basic one. I'll have to take a look. Very interesting. All right, so we'll go off this list over here. So Tiffany Man, this one's really holding its highs, huh? Really overextended. Record highs. This one right here. This is one to keep. You can see it like right over here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulders breakout. Obviously, it's at record highs in no man's land. So this might be one. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, something might be wrong with Thinkorswim. So now it's really overextended. It could continue upwards for sure. But, you know, now it's overextended. This at some point might want to give back some of it. So, you know, maybe you watch for this one to pull back a little bit, get a little bit, take it more on the short side, right? Since it's so overextended, you know, wait. Maybe it has a sympathy day tomorrow or something like that. But if this comes back down and rejects, it could easily give back some of this. So this might be one for a quick scalp for taking it short or buying a put. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on for the short side. TIF. Tiffany. Create alert at or below 1205. Oops. 126.05. At or below. Very overextended on the daily. Watch for potential reversal for a pullback. All right, you guys see this? Very overextended on the RSI. Broke out. Might want to give back some of these gains before either going up or pulling right back, right? So Tiffany. RL is very similar right here. Look at this. Big head and inverse head and shoulders, right? You guys see that? Big left shoulder, big right head, kind of right shoulder, broke out. And you can see right here, you can keep seeing these inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, broke out over kind of in this area. Then it's now up against resistance up in this area. So now it's going to break above, a bit overextended right here at resistance. This is another one that you might want to take potentially short. That's Ralph Lauren. Wow, no, not many, the spreads suck on this one. So, yeah, options contracts are not so hot on Ralph Lauren, so I don't know if I'll put that one on. All right, so low, good old lows. That's another inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, broke out. And it's close to filling that gap right around here. So, price is in that gap. So, I don't know if I'm going to put that one on. It's your SP. No. Kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Bit messy for me. Yeah, I don't like that setup. Bison, huh? Good old Bison. So you can see a bull flagged over here, broke out, right? Flag pull back here, went up. May pull back a little bit before going up. This is one to keep an eye on. May do another part of a bull flag to continue. Got to keep an eye on it. I don't know if I'm gonna put that one on right now. This one's holding its highs. I don't necessarily know if I like this chart a lot. Has to get above the 50 SMA. Not sure I like that one. Possible reversal pattern. Go to the hourly. It's right, got the resistance right above that 2370. I want to see it get above that. So right up here, right? That 2370 is that 200 SMA. I don't know if I'm liking that pattern right now, so I'm not going to put that one on. Oh, somebody was saying before Baba earlier, is setting up for a breakout. Don't know when, but soon. Formed wedge after big volume up. Let's take a look at Baba. BABA. Ah, good eye. You kind of have this cup and handle right across over here. Right here. Good eye with the rising wedge. Let me go to the hourly. And right here you can see big cup and handle, huh? Man, this one's tough to time. You got to time. You can see big cup handle going on right over in here, right? Handle right here might be setting up. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, cup and handle. It's one to definitely keep an eye on. If that can break out of that handle and get up above that $200, might be a nice play. Baba, we'll keep an eye on that one. BABA. Let's see. 196.80. Big cup and handle. Might be setting up for a breakout. See if it can break above 200. All right, so Baba. Good eye. Good eye on that one for Dan the Man. Let me go back where I was looking at over here. Sale, no. Doesn't have much of a history. This one might be interesting. So look over here. Draw your trend lines, right? So you can draw this peak over here. Right. Ah, there we go. This one right over here, right over to here. So this one's got some resistance right around that 56 marker. Let me go to the daily. So it kind of has almost like prices right in the middle of that symmetrical triangle. So it can get a little bit hairy on this one. Has some move. Let me see, potentially up to not really much options on it. It's not bad. It's borderline. It's in that symmetrical triangle. These can get messy to trade a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to put that one on for you guys. You know, you want to see it right here break out above that $56. So you have, let me see, $56. It's right smack in the middle of this symmetrical triangle. You can see the moving average lines might be starting to turn. This is one to keep an eye on. I'm going to put it on just to keep an eye on it. 54, 53. At or above. So price, hold on a second, in middle of symmetrical triangle. See if it can break out above $56. So you can see these symmetrical triangles get a little bit messy to trade, right? So price is kind of right in the center of it. You have that $56 range, and then right up here, 56.50s. So it needs to break out and continue upwards. But you know, if this can still get above 54.53, you know, it has some room right up to that 56 range. That's still about $1.50 or so. Cool. Good eye, Dan. Good eye. Geez, I'm just gonna have you guys make the swing trade watch list. There you go. We're always looking for people to help out, so we shall see. Oh, Zillow. Good eye on that one. Yeah, man. Geez, that looks. Is this the same call? Oh, okay. Good call. All right. No wonder why it looked very familiar. All right, so I might cancel this one and look at Z. Good eye, Dan. All right, so we'll just do maybe this one instead, right? That's odd. It's very odd. What is the deal with that? Why is that? What's the difference between Z and ZG, Dan? Do you know? Very similar patterns. Let me see. It still has to get above that range. So still has this to contend with up in here, right below that 56 range. So again, put that on here, 54, 56. Price in middle of symmetrical triangle. Watch if price can break out above $56. Right, symmetrical triangle right in the center. You want to see it break out above that 56, 50-ish rank, even right here, $57, right? So you have it right between 56. So you guys see this resistance at 57-ish, and then 56, 50-ish range. So I'd say 56.50 to 57.50. See if it can break out of that. What the heck? Where is it? I'll put 56, 50-ish range. So it's kind of got that resistance right up here, right at the top of that channel, 56.50-ish, and then it's got a resistance there as well. So again, it's right smack down in the middle of the symmetrical triangle. It can get messy and crazy inside of here, but it's one to keep an eye on. I'm going to change it to ZG instead of Z. So yeah, it's very weird. No clue, huh? Oh, okay. Different class of stock. All right. Let's breeze through here, see if there's any other good ones. A bit overextended. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit overextended for me. GDS. Nope. ENV. I don't know. IMMU. So this one's breaking out above yearly highs, a little bit overextended. just a little bit overextended for me. I mean, it can continue upwards, but it can also pull back and give back some of those gains before continuing as well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put that one on. No. NTLA, no. GWN. Do something real quick. I'll take a look at those in 1 second, Joe. Trying to fix my setup. My hands are always hurting standing up my computer here, so I'm always trying to adjust my stuff up and down. So I'm trying a little something different for a moment. All right. SIG, nope. MLCO, nope. This one might be interesting. Sometimes when you look on the daily, you got to like drill into the hourly and see if you like it a little bit better. You can see some resistance at that 32.95 area, right around there. And then you can draw your trend lines. Right back here, right? Might be setting out to maybe break out above $33. Yeah, it's one to keep an eye on. See, had a head and shoulders ish, right? Head, right shoulder, or left shoulder, right shoulder. See if it can break above. Might be setting up for a breakout above $33. And there is open interest. We like to see open interest, right? Lots of open interest. Tight bid-ask spread, 10 cents, 15 cents, 15 cents. Over here, 10 cents. So we like this. So this is one I'm going to put on MLCO. Watch for a potential breakout over $33 being formed. Watch for a potential breakout over $33 being formed. See if it can break out over that $33 level. MLCO, I'll wrap up with this one and I'll look at your guys' ones down there. All right, let's take a look at AMAT and GE. AMAT. Applied materials. So let's take a look at this one right here. Well, yeah, this can definitely be confusing. It's a really... Let me go to the hourly, see if I can look at it a little bit better from the hourly. Yeah, if you guys were, if anybody was confused with AMAT, this would be confusion, right? Very difficult when it's trading sideways like that. Oh, that's a 30-minute. Hold on, let me try this. Let me do an hourly. Still, let's see if I can connect up here. All right, kind of right in here. It's messy, right? It's just this one's a little bit difficult right now. It's trading sideways. So let's go back to the daily. You know, you can kind of connect right here. It's looking a little bit bearish, like kind of bearish up here, heading down here. But it's tricky, right? You got to see if it's going to fail down in these areas or if the buyers are going to come back in. It's a little bit trickier on AMAT. GE. Yeah, I'm liking MLCO a little bit too. Let me take a look at GE. I wonder how many people are holding this bad boy for retirement. What's going on? How they're feeling? Ouch. I mean, so GE, look at that. So it had, I was looking at this the other day, an inverse head and shoulders, right? Still kind of does. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And then you can see right here. So there's bullish potential. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. You want to see that break out, and then boom, right there. So, you know, it still has the pattern, but who the heck knows with this thing, man? It's just, look at it. It's like a sideways inverse head and shoulders. You know, it's really oversold now in the hourly. You know, the buyers might come back in and push it back up a little bit. I don't like this one right now. Just either way, it's just kind of difficult. I liked the inverse head and shoulders here, but look at this. You know, right down that 1540s, right back down, right? I don't know. I'm not liking that one very much. And let me take a look at GPN. Dan, are you in our swing trade room? If so, what's your name? We got to keep an eye on you. You got good eye on these swing trades. Right here. Draw these trend lines, guys. Super important. Dan, are you in our trade room at all? If you are, just type in what your trade name, chat name is, or also shoot us an email as well. We're always looking for people to help out, and I like your eye on these swing trades. So there you go. So this one, so you were a GPN pullback swing. Yeah, so this one may, I mean, at this point, the buyers might, you know, come back in here. Good eye. You can see buyers bought up here, here, kind of over here. Now see if they come in here. Just a little bit close to the moving average lines. But, I mean, you know, it may be one to keep an eye on. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's got a hammer on the daily. It's got to get above right here at that 112 area. So it kind of has this hammer. See if it can get above and then get above back over these moving average lines. So yeah, maybe we'll put Groupon on here. Is that Groupon? GPN? Or Global Payments? I don't know what the heck this one is. So potential reversal pattern forming here. Great eye, Dan. Just be aware of the moving average line resistance. Watch for potential reversal forming, and if price can get back above MA lines. So it's GPN, there we go, right there. So you can see this hammer kind of forming right here at this trend line, right? Trend line, buyers came in here, here, kind of over in here, over here. See if it gets a reversal and price can go back up above those moving average lines. So Dan, you have a really good eye. Make sure to reach out to us, Dan. I like your eye on this stuff. Again, we're always looking for people to help with growing the community. We have big visions for things and for you guys. So shoot us a message if you're interested in talking. Again, we always have our eyes out. So I like your eyes on these swing trades. And all right, guys. So we got the daily. The pullback I'm really waiting on is SUPN 50 to 51. Let me take a look. SUPN. Yeah, that's teetering, right? You got this one could go either way. It is got these spinning tops right at these moving average lines. It's not looking great at the moment. Let me take a look at the hourly. Possible. The only thing that would worry me is just getting faked out here and then it pushes back up. But it's trading sideways right now. So yeah, again, Dan, if you're listening, shoot me a message on Facebook or something. I'd like to talk to you more. All right, so over here, guys, and again, if you aren't a member of our group on Facebook, you can see us up over here. We are the Bullish Bears. Got a very large community. I know some of you guys are just kind of following us on YouTube, testing us out, stalking us, see if you like us, see if we're legit, all of that good stuff, right? So, and that's cool. Come over here. As you can see, we have a very large community. We're going to break 30,000 members very soon. We keep all the spammers, the trolls, the garbage out over here. So if you're new, this is a great place to come and ask questions, right? So come over here, look out, talk to people. We keep spammers, trolls, all of that garbage out. So come and join us over here. Subin, let me take a look at that for you real quick. AVP. The only thing that we don't put these really small ones on swing trade, just because they're just small caps and they're just very volatile. Might be at support, but it could easily fail support right here. Support right here. Yeah, it looks kind of crappy. If you're looking for it short, maybe, right? This might be a potential short. Descending triangle. Right? Descending triangle out of base. That thing might go timber. Who the heck knows? Not looking very great at this point. So yeah, come join us on Facebook. And then also, if you haven't been over to our website yet, again, we are the Bullish Bears. We have a live day trading room, swing trading and options room. Great place to practice, learn from other traders. So we highly encourage you to come over here and practice. Our trade rooms are run much differently than other trade rooms. We are not a stock pumping service. We don't tell you when to get in and out. We don't try to be brokerage account heroes by showing you what's in our brokerage account and what we're making. Doesn't matter what we make. Who cares what we make? It's all about helping you guys to become good traders. We're all about in there every morning. If you just see our replays over on YouTube here, make sure you, again, subscribe, click the notification bell, and just watch here. You know, there's 2 hours, you know, of just in here calling out support and resistance. Again, we're focused on you guys and helping you guys out. We're not focused on trying to be brokerage account heroes. I kind of like that. I might use that. Dan's probably biting his teeth right now. You're welcome, Subin. Yeah, so we're in here. What matters is just helping you guys out. That's why, again, if you see in our trade room, you know, in both of them, oops, let me see here. I'll have to check that message out after. You know, you'll see in our trade rooms, guys, it's not just us. Let me see over here with this message. So we'll see. If Matt's listening, we'll see what Matt said. Hi, I seem to learn more when you chart these lists than the online lessons. Although with reading the lessons, it would all be jibber jabber. I've been watching candles and patterns on a stock, and I've seen the pullback hammer on each candle. At the end of the day, never mind. I'm trying to read your message, Matt. I think you like the videos. I can't tell. And at the end of the day, I got tweeter tops. Jumped in after hours to draw this one. Matt, I'm trying to see what you're saying here, bud. Hi. When you chart these lists, then the online lessons. I'm trying to figure out your question. I don't know if you're on, Matt, if you're listening right now. Oh, AQRL. Okay, let me see. AQRL. Did I put that one on over here? AQRL. I'm not sure if you were listening at the earlier here, but I charted this out. AQRL L, I put this one on for a potential short right over here at or below 432. Again, it could easily break out. You never know with these small cap stocks, but very overextended. If it breaks out over 435, be aware of 450 resistance right up over here. If it can't get above 450, watch for it for potential short down, $4, and then, you know, the 9 EMA possible support areas. All right. I'm hoping that helps you. You poo-pooed it in 2 seconds. I don't mean to. Again, these stocks, I don't know. That's why we put them on a watch list, right? It could easily break out. Not saying it won't. I mean, it's still very bullish, overextended. It's got to get above 435. Then it's got to get above 450 and hold. But again, these small caps, they are pump and dumps. Not saying this is not a good one. Maybe it's one that's great long term. I don't research it. I'm just showing you guys charts and patterns, right? Again, it can continue upwards. You just got to be aware it's overextended. Doesn't mean it can't continue up. I know nothing about this company. I'm just trying to show you the patterns. So this one could be long or short. This one could pump up to $10 tomorrow. Who the heck knows, right? I mean, these things happen all the time. Just showing you the charts over here. It could either easily pump up and it can easily dump. So I just took it more short buys because after 3+ green days and when it gets very overextended, you got to watch for the shorts to try to come in. You can see they're trying to come in over here and push it down. Bulls aren't letting them yet, so we'll see what happens, right? I have no hate against the stock. That's what I'm looking at it. So I'm not sure if that helped you. Hopefully it did, Matt. If it didn't, feel free to message again. I watched the tweezer top video today, and if you go to the 1 day, 1 minute, it does both. 1 day, 1 minute. Let's say ARQL, 1 day, 1 minute. Let's see. At what time frame, Matt? If you go to the 1 day, 1 minute, it does both. Yeah, so, well, tweezer tops would be bearish. Are you referring to it being bearish? I'm trying to see what time frame you're talking about for that. Very important to watch. Again, these patterns, super important. I watched the tweezer top video today, and if you go to the 1 day, 1 minute, it does both. Yeah, I mean, on 1 minute, you'll see tweezer tops everywhere. I could see a couple right over in here. I could see. I just saw one just glancing at it. Yeah, you can see tweezer top here. I'll just show you guys. See if this helps. Tweezer top on a 1 minute there. I mean, there's tweezer tops everywhere. Tweezer tops here. Here. I mean, they're everywhere. I see them everywhere. That's why sometimes, again, depending what time frame you're doing it, you can then zoom in, go over to a 5 minute chart, and you can see over here in a 5 minute chart, tweezer tops. Tweezer tops right here, but price still continued up, and then it started to fail. Yeah, so you'll see these everywhere, guys. Very important. That's why you map out support and resistance on the daily. Then you go to the intraday charts. Oh, all right. So let me see here. Go back over here. At the close, last 3. Let me go over to that. I'll take a look again. At the close. Yeah, good eye. I mean, yeah. So again, this one could go either way. So this is holding its highs on the day. Usually we put these ones on to go bullish. Again, this could pop up. This could easily, who the heck knows, man? This thing can fly tomorrow. I mean, I'm just trying to show you guys the technical. So this could definitely fly. It does have somewhat of tweezer tops. These are also indecision spinning top candles. So this could go either way, right? Who the heck knows? That's why we build a watch list and then watch what happens pre-market and see what goes on. So good eyes though, Matt. I like it. So here you go, guys. Perfect example, right? So how do I navigate so fast in think or swim? Literally staring at this this thing forever and ever, like every single day for hours upon hours for the past couple of years, right? So that's actually a great point. I think that's Chris Estat. Guys, this is trading, right? You know, you want to become a good trader. You know, it's not all about hopping in your fancy Maseratis and going in your mansions. And, you know, guys, I don't have a Maserati. You're welcome. I don't have mansions. And, you know, if I ever have that type of money someday, I probably, yes, I do have hotkeys. Yes. Not on Thinkorswim. I do them in Interactive Brokers. But, yeah, again, I don't give a crap about those fancy things. But some people do. That's great. You guys want a Maserati. You want mansions. You want half-naked women, private jets, cash all in your pockets. Hey, great. You know, you want it. If you want to get that as a trader, you're going to have to literally bust your you-know-what nonstop looking at thousands of charts over the course of a year, 2 years plus. Develop nerves of steel. Study for a couple hours every single day for months. And bust your butt. That's trading. Right? I could keep going on. I could go on and rant. Everybody talks about paying so what did Dan say earlier? He told a member, yeah, we're only $10 a month and $2 of it goes to paying for my rants. Which is pretty much true. Because it drives me nuts, guys, right? Like, I mean, there's some people that just like, they just, ugh. It's just, ugh. So, guys, hopefully you guys appreciate it. We're trying to be different, right? That's why, again, you'll see us in a room. Right now, David in here. David's killing it with Amanda. Amanda's his girlfriend. Amanda's going to end up being better than David, but we'll take them both. How about that, right? Someone says hotkeys. There you go, right, David? David, you're on notice, buddy. Amanda, she's going to take you out. Isn't it nap time? I actually just took a nap. I woke up from the nap. So I laid out in the sun, got a suntan, took a nap, woke up from the nap. Now I'm tired again and want to take another nap. All right, life of a trader. All right, thousands of courses. Take them. We don't make all of these videos for the heck of it. You know, guys, just go with me for a moment. Do you know David is awesome? If you go to like all these pages right here and look at all of the videos, right? Just for one example, candlesticks course, right? Do you guys see there is like just on this course alone, look at this. There were 30 videos on this one course. Never mind, we have 9 courses over here of just over and over and over us putting all the work for you. This course is freaking free, guys, right? Free. Tons of work. Do you know how easy it would be to have me reach out? My friends are, a good friend of mine's our artist, right? Reach out to him, make some nice little banners. He actually is making some banners for our courses, by the way, but our courses are still going to be free. Do you know how so easy it would be to take all of these courses, put them private now, after you're used to getting them for free. Put a nice little banner over here, redo our website, make it look all fancy and really capture you, right? And throw up our courses and boom, $3,000. Bam! We have 30,000 members. We're killing it with paying members. We'd get a portion, obviously not 30,000 plus, but what if you get a few hundred people buying our courses at $3,000 a pop, right? Start charging you guys hundreds, thousands of dollars for coaching, and then maybe go and jack up our trade room price to $150, $200 a month. You know how easy that would be, guys? It's so easy to do. But that's not what we're doing. Thanks a lot, Frank. Appreciate it. So all that to say, that's my rant for you guys. Right over here. If you're not a member yet, you're still stalking us. See if we're legit. $10 a month. It's ridiculous. So that's the deal, guys. That's our intention. We like to keep it this way. The more you guys keep signing up, the more we'll keep it this way. The more we'll keep giving back. And then the more we'll keep our eyes out for other people like David, Amanda, Rose, maybe Dan. Come on in, you know. Guys, we're looking to build just a big community. Hold on. And yeah, maybe at some point we're going to have some conferences That's my dream. I'd love to have like big Bullish Bears conferences. You guys all come out. We spend a weekend together. Maybe spend a day trading, right? Spend a whole full day, maybe on a Friday, trading the markets together. Have some breakout sessions, right? Have some of you guys, some of us teaching, some of you guys coming in, showing what you guys are up to. Bring in maybe trade ideas or a brokerage firm. Some maybe we'll get Steve Nissen, right? Get Steven Nissen to come in, right? Talk about his candlestick course. We'll sell some of his books. My dream would be to get like Tony Robbins to come in, huh? Surprise you guys all. I don't have a connection with Tony Robbins, but if he's ever listening, love to bring Tony Robbins in. We'll get all pumped up. Have a great weekend. Have dinner together. Eat. Have fun. Lots of fun. All that kind of good stuff. So we'll see if that happens someday. Maybe it will. Keep it growing. It'd be great. Awesome, Ricardo. Great to hear, my man. So that's what we got, guys. $10. Link is below. Now, what am I going to go do now? So now I'm going to go eat and then watch wrestling. I recorded wrestling last night. I still like wrestling. Some of you guys will like that, and some of you guys will think, you still watch wrestling? Yes, I still watch wrestling because I like it. All right, guys, have a great night. Enjoy. And, yeah, if you're talking about Steve Nissen, Frank, he's awesome. Guys, very simple, by the way. Steve Nissen, I don't know him. If he ever listens or whatever, we'd love to have him, right? We're promoting his books right here, and our candlesticks right over here. Our books. The Candlestick Course, Steve Nissen. Japanese chart candlestick charting techniques, Steve Nissen, right? So, guys, all you got to do, really great books. Click on the link here. Boom. Brings you right to Amazon. Add it to your cart, right? By the way, while you're over there, add some toilet paper, some makeup, some whatever. Buy a bunch of stuff over. Buy a bunch of stuff over on Amazon. We get credit, guys. We have I mean, listen, guys. We're always trying to keep prices down, right? Anytime you click on a link, we get credit for it. We have affiliate partnerships. Yes, we make money off this stuff. You buy trade ideas from us, Market Club, we make money on it. It's ways to keep prices down, right? If we give you something of value that you're going to want to use, and we get a kickback on it from them, it helps to keep our prices down, right? Rather than charging you $150, $200 a month, you buy a product you're going to use anyway. You know, buy it from us. Helps to grow our community, keep prices down. So you like Candlestick Course, add it to your cart. You want to buy some, like, you know, laptops, stuff like that over there? Hey, click on it, add it to cart. We'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right. That was a little product plug. But anyway, Steve Nissen, in all seriousness now, his books are awesome. Guys, all we did is we read his books. He doesn't own the rights to, you know, the name wedge pattern and symmetrical pattern, right? Those are patterns. He just, awesome, great books. You learn from them. And I just took all the patterns in there, made them into videos. And we're also going to do an ebook that's going to come out, as well as, you know, desktop wallpapers and all that kind of stuff. So long story short, we're selling a bunch of Steve Nissen's books. We never met the guy. We love him. He's great. So maybe maybe we'll get him to show up to a Bullish Bears conference someday. Who the heck knows? All right, guys, I just ranted again. That's what I got. Have a great night. We will see you guys in the morning. Later.